It is, as you can see, a majorly sunny Saturday morning, which is great if you're outside, if you're indoors. You can just see all the dust in my house, how filthy the windows are. Now, I've been asked by someone, Paula, she says that she's rubbish at soups, which surprised me because I think that soup is the easiest thing in the world to make. My only thing that I panicked about is I never normally work a recipe for soup, and I was like, oh, I don't know how much stock I normally put in because I normally just wing it. So I'm going to just wing it and hopefully it'll turn out fine. Say soup, I always find soup is fine. I don't like putting broccoli in soup, I think that turns horrible. But most other veggies, I think it's just about getting the right combination of stuff in there. I'm going to start with something really easy, which is celery soup. And I've started, this is going to make enough for a couple of days or for the whole family. I got a couple of small onions or one big onion that I've chopped. Pop that in the frying pan. Sorry, not in the frying pan. Ideally you want like a heavy bottomed crock pot because you don't want it to burn. You don't want a frying pan because it's going to evaporate off. But if not, it's fine, just use a normal saucepan. You just have to watch it that it doesn't burn. So I've got that. And then I've got a couple of medium-sized potatoes, well, medium to large-sized potatoes I'm going to pop in there. So potato is great for soups, it sort of breaks down and makes them go, gives them a bit of substance. And the great thing about homemade soup is if you go to the supermarket and you see the old reduced veg, just buy, you know, like you get the stew packs with like leeks, swede, carrots in, or you can get the actual stew packs. Just buy them up. They normally reduce them down really, really cheap if you're there at the right time, and you can make some amazing soup for a few pence. That said, I'm making celery soup with my 3p celery. And I still get my daughter and her friends are all het up about, oh, I can't eat this celery, it's a week past the sell-by date. It's like, I bought this on reduced and it's still crispy. A week ago, so it's fine. I need to go to the dentist, my tooth's really sensitive. And I've got a decent sized pack of celery and I've just chopped it into these size bits. Just going to pop that in there. Just going to lightly cook this, make sure it doesn't burn or stick. On a sort of medium heat, you don't want to colour it, don't want anything char grilled. For about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll come back to you. Oh, I'm also going to season that now as well. And I'll see you shortly. Hiya, I'm just about there. They're sort of lightly cooked. Smells yummy. And now I'm going to add 1.5 litres of vegetable stock. Then I'm also going to shove a couple of bay leaves in here. So this is going to be a good soup, as in you just want the natural flavours to come out. So I'm not going to be putting any chilli or spice, it's just going to be simplistic. I'm hoping when I come back in 20 minutes time, It's going to be quite a thick soup when I finish with it, so be quite hearty, because obviously we won't be having it with crusty buttered bread. Just going to pop a lid on that as well, and sort of put it on a low to medium heat. And so I'm going to come back in probably about half an hour, let everything infuse in together, and then I shall be back then. God, just back from a walk. My ears, I've got massive ears, they're bright purple, the wind is so cold. But we just come back in and it smells like roast dinner's being cooked. It smells like stuffing. Oh. And there you have it. Just going to get my bay leaves out. Put 3 in there, didn't I? Did I? I've got a sinking bay leaf if I put, oh no, there it is. Got my 3 bay leaves out, and I'm just going to use my trusty hand blender. When I do soups, I always like to blend it up so it goes thick, but I like to have some chunky bits in there as well. So here goes, have to blend some. I'm going to come back to you because there's more. It's taken longer than I thought. I'm just about there now. I've had a taste. It tastes lovely, but I'm just going to add a bit more pepper. So you don't know what seasoning you're going to need until you know how salty your stock cubes are. Then I'm just going to stir in a couple of spoons of, if you've not tried in this from the shops yet, it's amazing. It's really, really thick, and like yogurt's normally got a bit of a sour taste when you put it in your mouth. This hasn't. It's so mellow, and it's got 10% protein per 100 grams. But that's so thick. I'm just going to whisk that up just to. Is it dissolved? Yeah, it's just dissolved in. So just to make it a bit creamy, I'm just going to serve that up now. Can't find a ladle, this will be fine. There you have really, really easy soup. You haven't lost any of the goodness from the vegetables because all the water that's come out is just been cooked in. Actually, I'm going to hand blend that in, that yogurt, because it doesn't look that attractive. Yep, and there you have beautiful celery soup. It really is no hassle. 5 minutes to, a couple of minutes to chop your veg, 5 minutes to cook them through, some stock in there. So if you want it thicker, I could just put that back on the hob now, cook it, and it will thicken up. Obviously the steam evaporates it off. So it's pretty much up to you. Just try it and taste it. and I'll see you back tomorrow.